everybody's been through the award ceremony by team. Congratulations to everybody. We do have a couple more awards to present today. So I'm going to turn the stage over to Mr. Eric Mueller, Mr. Sheriff Kraut from the American Legion, to share about the 2 awards that they're going to share presented today. Mr. Mueller?
Thank you, Dr. Herbert. How are you all today? So what time did you get out today? Because I think we're one of the last speakers, so we're the only thing between you and your summer vacation. So I have as much time as I want, Dr. Herbert? Absolutely. All right. All right, so I think some of you were 7th graders last year, is that correct? So you probably heard some of this before. But this is a really big deal. And when you all get over to the other building in high school, you need to start asking to have this award be given out at high school as well. Because this program began in Pennsylvania way back in 1921. So it's been around for a long time. It's a nationally recognized program. So when you're applying for jobs and scholarships and post-secondary school applications, this is a big deal that many people know about, but more people don't know about. So, youth are often awarded for their scholastic achievements, but the American Legion believes they should also be praised when they demonstrate strong qualities of character and good citizenship. That's why, since 1926, nationally, the American Legion has recognized such students with a School Award Medals program. As I indicated previously, in 1921, Pennsylvania created the medal program for the purpose of instilling character and helping perpetuate the ideals of Americanism among youth. Americanism is things like respect for our flag, knowing and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, those kinds of things. That's kind of waning a little bit in America today. We're the freest country in the world, yet so many people take those kinds of things for granted. And the American Legion, of course, is an organization of veterans from wartime service, and some of which, and that's why Memorial Day, which is right around the corner, is to recognize those Americans who've given their lives in the service of our country. And so many people forget that. So you don't go around saying Happy Memorial Day, because it's not about celebration, it's about remembering the fallen. But anyway, so this award is given to a boy and a girl in the graduating classes of elementary, middle, and high schools across the country. Candidates for the award are voted upon by a school's faculty and members of the candidate's graduating class through ballot casting. And there are 6 qualities that this award considers in the criteria for its awarding. They are courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. And one might expect that as you go through the ranks from elementary school to middle school to high school, those characteristics which I just described become more and more significant and more higher expectations would be associated with the presentation of the award. Obviously, if you're an elementary school student, for example, the amount of service that you can perform would be probably a little bit less than that of a high school student, for example. Because I don't know too many elementary school students who drive to the food pantry and perform service that way. There is a high school student with a driver's license to do that. So, and as indicated, this is the highest honor awarded to American youth by the American Legion. It's a medal that proclaims to the world, you are the kind of boy or girl that we, the comrades of men and women who gave their lives in battle, believe worthy of such an honor. It is our desire that wherever you go, whatever you do, you will always be guided by those high 6 ideals that I mentioned. And this is no chump award. It's very similar to, in appearance perhaps, to something like an like an Olympic medal. It's very large, it's very heavy, it's not made of gold. but its significance is probably just as important. So at this time, I would like to call a gentleman. Is there anybody in the audience whose initials begin with H? Their first name begins with H, raise your hand. All right. Pretty perspective. Okay, and the second initial is M. So at this time, I would like Harrison Mavon, excuse me, my last name. And at this time, I'm going to have Mrs. Sharon Crowder, American Legion Auxiliary Unit President, come up for the lead.
Good morning. You can't hear me with my mask on, so I have to take it off. I'm on the other side. I'm with the auxiliary, and we will be proudly celebrating our 100th anniversary with the auxiliary in 2023. So our award is the same way. We look for honor, courage, scholarship, leadership, service, and Americanism. And obviously, this young lady must have shown all those qualities. So I would like to have Emily Harst.
How about another round of applause for Harrison Ramsey? Okay, students, this is your last day, 8th grade at Southern Middle School. You're almost there. And I know you're about ready to walk out the doors and start your summer vacation. It only seems like yesterday that you were entering Southern Middle School on that hot, sunny day in August 2019 to come in for the open house. I know many of you were excited, and some of you were scared to start a new challenge here at middle school. Little did we know that 7 months later, what we call school would change abruptly. You quickly learned how to do things that you're accustomed to. Things such as Google Meets, submission of assignments, wearing these masks, social distancing, to name a few. As much as might have added, as much as this might have added additional stress to your lives, you were able to navigate through that challenge, and guess what? You did it. Then comes the start of your 8th grade school year. Time that you would be stepping in doors of Southern Middle School will be the leaders of my school. We do not know what the impact of the pandemic will have on us as we plan for this school year. Yet again, we were faced with a new challenge. The challenge of coming to school 2 days a week and working virtual another 3 days a week in a hybrid model. And some of you were part of our digital academy and working virtually during the school year. When you entered the school, I know you didn't see all your classmates because you were in a hybrid model. We kept you safe by social distancing and by mask wearing, and guess what? You did. Then in March, we returned back to school full time. We still have all the restrictions of keeping everybody safe. Now you're reintroduced to all your classmates, more students for the classroom, hallways, and then lunches. You continue to persevere with this new challenge, and guess what? You did it. Now as we're about to end the 8th grade award ceremony, we have another challenge yet ahead of you, and that is life. Obviously, 9th grade in high school is your next step. The lessons you learned over the last year and 3 months is something that has prepared you for life. You've demonstrated flexibility, patience at times, creativity, critical thinking, virtual face-to-face collaboration, and being the best that you can be. These are all skills that are needed to be successful in our world. And I challenge you to take on the challenges you face in the future head on. Remember, your support systems like your parents, friends, teachers, and administrators will always be here for you. And guess what? I know you got this. So congratulations to all the students that were recognized for their achievements today. Congratulations to American Legion winners Emily Garst and Harrison Avon. So with the 2020-2021 school year coming to a close in a few hours, the tradition that I always do is leave the class with one last word of wisdom. So before you go off to your summer vacation, and I guess I'll keep speaking before 11:40 dismissal, here's one last one for you, 8th grade. So good morning, Southern Middle School. This is Dr. Burke with a few words of wisdom. Every morning this school year, you pause a minute to listen to words of wisdom from around the world. You've heard from poets, philosophers, politicians, religious leaders, and even a small child. So now what? Do we expect you to be the wisest person in all of Southern York County? Well, here's what writer Edward Hubbard has to say about that. Every person is a fool for at least 5 minutes every day. Wisdom consists in not exceeding the limit. So we all do foolish things each and every day. We say things we wish we hadn't said. We post things on social media or send text messages that we wish we hadn't sent. We do sometimes things we wish we wouldn't have done. Sometimes we're too hard on ourselves about one thing and not hard on ourselves about something else. So the goal this summer is to do your very best to make the wisest choices you can and try not to exceed the limit when it comes to foolish behavior. So it's something to think about. This is Dr. Ricker. Make it a great summer. That choice is yours. Thank you, teams. Thank you, Team Engage, Team Integrity. Have a great rest of your day.